Young Thug might actually be done. Another phone call has leaked, this time of him dissing Lil Durk, and let's just say that OTF demons didn't take kindly to that, as they were quickly to respond sending shots back at Thug, with King Slime himself responding. But that isn't it, we've also got him saying Glorilla is ugly, which was crazy embarrassing. Literally every couple of hours we've been getting more and more leaked calls. In this video I'm also going to cover Gunna apparently stealing money from younger artists on the label, and also Thug getting angry at Kendrick Lamar. Let's delve into it.
What's up with the boy Dirt? You fuck with the boy Dirt?
Yeah.
You need to make that. You need to make that. I don't know. I did a lot of player shit for the boy too though. When the boy career went where it supposed to be, man, Pluto. I was really like locked in with him, like just really with him. But I don't know. He acting a little different. I don't like that, man.
What you mean?
Like
what he?
I done sent him a few songs. He just like shit. I know for sure going right up. He just got down taking his time, you know, nigga go to
man, that's
4-5 days,
yeah.
10 days later, just like that little type shit, like, man, you got going on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I already know what you mean.
like, man, he did too much shit for you, man. Watch out, man.
Yeah.
He did that
Yeah,
to
when
Malaya
that shit
album,
dropped.
yeah, I wanted them on
For
Malaya
real?
album. Hell yeah. He sent a
On the
song
pump.
he sent a song for Malaya album. Yeah, he sent a song for it. Then goddamn, when it's time to clear the song, he don't clear the song, so the song didn't make the album. Like, look,
He ain't
like,
clear.
man, didn't clear the song.
What you mean ain't clear the song?
Yeah, he did. He worked that one. Then you get on the internet, keep talking about Thug, this and that, man. Cut that cap ass shit out, man. He rap be crazy, boy. He rap a hell, boy.
So Thug started off the call by saying Durk has switched up after Thug helped him out when his career wasn't popping. He even said he got Future to mess with him whilst he was struggling too. Thug would then explain how Durk's been acting weird. He sent him songs, but he's been taking a long time to reply, which was unusual. He would then reveal that Durk didn't clear a song they had for his album Business is Business. Thug would then laugh about how Durk keeps talking about Thug on the internet and showing support whilst he's locked up, but when it's time to clear a song for him, he doesn't do it. Now look, I feel like this is in fact kind of weird. As Thug said himself, he kind of helped Durk out before he was popping, doing features with him and such, and now when Thug needs a favor in return, he doesn't do it. And even something as simple as taking 5 to 10 days to reply probably feels like months for Thug whilst he's locked up in a jail cell by himself. So I low-key get why he's so upset, especially when Durk's doing all this talking online and dissing people in support of him, but then won't respond to him quickly and won't clear a song. Sure bro. And funnily enough, a lot of people actually sided with Thug on this one. Nah, I'm with Thug on this one. Don't be showing fake support in public but not clearing verses on the back end. Internet dogpiling Thug right now, but I feel him 100% on this call. But also a lot of people were clowning Thug for constantly talking bad about people whilst locked up. Every time he picked up the phone, he heard these calls will be monitored and proceeded to tell his deepest secrets. The Riddler of Atlanta releasing these, they saving Thug this in Future for the grand finale. Yeah, honestly, I feel like that would be the final blow. I'm not sure if that would happen though. I feel like Future and like probably Drake are two people Thug wouldn't diss. Anyway, so then of course Lil Durk's goons from his group OTF would respond. OTF Twin 300 would say, that fella on them phones gossiping like a straight B. I'll never trust a fella that put on makeup and a dress. I mean, he's not wrong man, Thug is gossiping on that phone. He was probably bored as hell in that jail cell and wanted to get some stuff off his chest to whoever he could. But it was also quite dumb as it was all recorded. And really, from what I've seen, these jail phone recordings always get leaked when it's rappers or celebrities. I'm presuming the people working in the jail, it's like their little side hustle. When they know someone famous is locked up, they know they're about to make a bag selling their phone calls. Oh yeah, and they also clowned him for wearing makeup and a dress, which I don't think we can really defend him about. I'm pretty sure Thug said he wore a dress to hide the stick or something like that to hide an AK, which I guess was kind of funny. Thug himself would then respond on Twitter, bashing me me only going to F the rap community up more. I'm the blue to this fake ass game. I'm not sure if he meant he's the glue to this game, not the blue. I think that's what he meant. I mean, really, this tweet doesn't make much sense because people aren't bashing him for no reason. They're bashing him because he is talking bad about all these rappers that we thought were close, but clearly not. Like, no one's bashing you for no reason. Everyone's bashing you because you look like a snake and apparently a rat. You know, as they say, I never believed in magic till my dog turned into snakes. Anyways, you effed up the rap community with fake sales, which is in regards to when Thug admitted on the leaked jail phone calls that he botted Gunna's album DS Forever and also his own album Business is Business. Now, some of you might think this is wrong, but I actually disagree with this statement from Yassine. Like, sure, it's wrong that Thug botted music, but literally every single artist gets botted. It's the unfortunate truth. Labels need to make their artists look as good and popular as possible, and they will do whatever to get an advantage. So I feel like if you're not botting, then you're just missing out on the industry standard. Thug would also say, all your new junkies in OTF, just know I'm the one that sent Brian Steele to help him on my dime, which honestly is a good look from Thug if true. He's saying he paid Brian Steele, the lawyer he had during the YSL Rico trial, to go defend Lil Durk for the murder for hire case currently going on. Again, I'm not sure if that's true because I know Brian Steele is currently working on the Diddy case, but I doubt he would lie about that. Honestly, if you're asking me, Thug needs to get off that damn phone, which he's clearly addicted to. All he does is gossip whilst in jail, and now he's out, all he is doing is dissing and tweeting. Like, just do your job and drop some music. If anything, this should motivate him to drop some fire music and prove everyone wrong. Like, there should be that kind of motivation, like, damn, everyone's hating on me, let me show them what I can really do. Now, the OTF affiliates would actually respond to this tweet saying, what case? You must send him up there today, and by the way, don't accept money from a rat, which I guess is them suggesting that Thug never actually sent Brian Steele to help. But damn, this is not looking good. The people in Chicago are calling him a rat. Thug lost the streets, he officially a rat in Chicago. Well, it's safe to say Durk is definitely not effing with Thug when he get home. So that's the Lil Durk stuff wrapped up. I wouldn't be surprised if more stuff leaked in regards to him. There's probably so many of those jail phone recordings, but let's just say if Durk ever gets out, which honestly it's not seeming likely, he definitely will not be messing with Thug. Even one of Kendrick's boys, Hitter J3, would get involved. Stuff don't be sincere if they gotta mention what they did for you. Free Lil Durk. Say sorry to Dot and Smirk too, which is in reference to him apologizing to Glorilla, which we'll go on to later. The next phone call that recently leaked was the one in regards to Kendrick Lamar and how he couldn't get him to feature on his album Business is Business.
With the racks, with Kendrick, future grocery bag. Say again?
I hope he do it.
So do I. I mean, well, even if you don't get...
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that. Just think about it. He does so few verses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick verse is Baby King, and that's like his cousin or his nephew or something.
right. He getting all the damn verses to this shit, man. What the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake. I ain't getting no rapper song shit. I don't be liking them type niggas like that. You get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like, you ain't like goddamn Street calling you for a song, you know? Like,
yeah.
You really got Lil Durk calling you for a song, Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, and we going #1 too. What you thinking? Supposed to be a who blessing. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake ever in life. They'll never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy with everybody. You know how many like Drake chain? How many can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight with you. Kendrick goddamn put it on. Y'all, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that. Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? You ain't really help nobody. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell. Man, can't sell no ticket. Watch out. I truly believe you do a song with me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope, trending like. Cause it's gonna be like people in the real world fucking with you. Not the goddamn, not the rap world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players and cool lit and players and shit like that with you. Them type of people ain't fuck with you. You gonna get like the real streets and the real people fucking with you. You gonna get the East Coast for the East Coast ain't fucking with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Continue being real, man. Stay supportive.
Right.
Put my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures, 6 years shit, man. Watch out. Kidding about all that shit, man. Nobody don't give no about none of that. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that motherfucker gonna do 1 million or 2 million likes. You can get out in the next 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You're not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet, and if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do?
So this one is quite funny. Thug asked if he can offer money or something for a Kendrick feature, and he quickly realized he won't be able to, as Kendrick doesn't do many features, so he quickly turned to complaining about why do some big artists not give features out to help out the up and coming artists. Oh, and this is why he will never be bigger than Drake. He even said Baby Keem isn't popping right now and basically blamed it on Kendrick. I also think it's quite funny how he was saying he should be doing features for superstars like him, 21 Savage, Durk and Future. Now again, this is one of those ones where fans slightly agreed with Thug. Not gonna lie, he's hating but not necessarily wrong. Dodging feeds for years and giving Carti 3 of them is kinda crazy. However, some fans argued that this isn't exactly true, as just a year prior, Kendrick gave Future a #1 song with his feature on Like That. Kendrick is calculated. He's not just gonna give out a half-assed verse just for the flip of it. The product is pure, you keep stepping on it, it will become dog poop. Now the thing is, Thug has actually said this before, but in regards to Ye, he said that they have so many songs together but he doesn't put any of them out. But he should, because it would really help him out. If we're being real here, I don't think Kendrick would ever give Thug a feature, especially after the beef and how tight Thug and Drake are. It's not happening. Like Thug's complaining he didn't get a feature on his album, but he also had 2 Drake features on there. So, you know. But what really is the craziest part about all of this is how Kendrick spelled from Euphoria, which drops like a year ago during the beef, where he said, I know some stuff about fellas that make Gunna wanna look like a saint. I mean, that's just insane, because now if we compare what Gunna did to Thug, it's nothing. Sure, he said some stuff in court, Whiteside is a gang and it must end, but now that we've seen that Thug is a snitch too, and how much behind the back dissing he's doing, Gunna does in fact look like a saint. So I think one of the most embarrassing calls so far was the one where he started calling Glorilla ugly, where after she exposed him for being in her DMs.
I saw the girl, Gorilla. She.
Yeah.
Why don't people say she pretty? That be ugly as fuck.
You think she ugly?
You said it. Like, yeah, they say she ain't ugly. People, men, niggas saying she ain't ugly. That bitch ain't men.
They just saying she look like Rihanna.
Man, be like goddamn Rihanna. Rihanna. Man, watch out.
Oh man.
She look like Rihanna. Long ass bullshit ass wig, skinny shit. Goddamn big ass head, big mouth. Man, watch out. It's crazy. They probably niggas really running around sneaking with a tooth in the henna.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of niggas in her DM and stuff. Probably. You know, but I be feeling like sometimes a lot of niggas like that, it'll be like, if the girl was regular and you weren't trying to the girl, you know, it's just like she got a #1 song and, you know.
Niggas like, oh, let hit her. Man, bitch ain't talking about nothing. I would not pursue her at all, ever. Man, watch out. That shit ain't nothing. All the shit I seen about her, seen a video of walking past, that big ass mouth, just like always laughing, looking at that bitch. She look funny. She look funny. Man, the girl look funny, man. Who the hell who trying to smack this? Man, you be like Trippie Redd or some shit trying to you know what I'm saying? It ain't no.
Man, Trippie Redd done cuffed this girl, and she is like a super thot.
I mean, damn, he really had no reason to go in on her like that, and this doesn't only make him look bad, but he was actually on the phone with his girl Mariah the Scientist, which also makes her look terrible because she's laughing at Thug calling her ugly. I mean, even Trippie Redd caught her stray, saying that's the kind of girl he would pursue. And Glorilla, of course, responded, saying, Mind you, this is the same fella blowing my phone to ask what colour my eyes is, LMAO. So honestly, in this situation, I just feel the most bad for Mariah because she kind of got dragged into this, and also it's basically another instant of him kind of cheating on her. Like, messaging Glorilla I guess isn't cheating, and we don't really know what happened, but he definitely shouldn't be asking what colour her eyes are whilst he's with Mariah. Mind you, this was him. Yeah, he's not the most attractive fella. Thug then of course responded saying, first of all, I'm sorry to you for my words, and honestly I don't think you're ugly at all. I was speaking from jail, just having a hard time with life. I don't like bashing girls and hardly ever did. I'm sorry to you, twin. Honestly, at this point, like, obviously I don't condone what he's saying, but I'm starting to feel bad for him. I feel like anyone who was locked away by themselves for 2 years and had every single phone call to the outside world recorded, literally everyone would have clips of them saying bad or weird stuff. Like, that doesn't make it right, but you get what I'm saying? Bro was bored as hell in that jail cell, just bad talking everyone. This could arguably be the worst one yet, because with the other ones, it's like guys involved with street stuff and music industry stuff, but like this one, why is he randomly calling a girl ugly? Like, chill. Then the next phone call that leaks that I thought was really interesting was one that said Gunna was apparently stealing money from new artists on the label.
He did a little deal. He got some little signs from his hood, whatever. He did a deal where he took their money. So they some young too. These niggas like 17, 18, like real kids, baby. The oldest one of them probably be 18. The oldest one, no, probably about 20. The oldest one probably be 20. It's like 5 of them. They probably like 16 to 20. Man, these just ain't got no tongue. These ain't popping. You and nobody in Atlanta ain't heard of them. They done did like 3-4 shows in the city in 2-3 years. Like, these had 3-4 shows. And they shows be like goddamn $5,000. You know, it's on the behalf of Gunna and all that shit for sure. Like, the show, you know, booking you just cause they like, oh, they Gunna new artists, they upcoming, they Gunna new artists, but they ain't got no song, they ain't put no music out, no nothing. They just doing shows. So these niggas like, man, we got a show coming up in about goddamn 3 weeks. We got a show coming up in 3 weeks. We want to put a song out so we can perform it at the show, cause we ain't got no song out. So we put the song out for the niggas and shit, whatever. These go do the show. This lame nigga take goddamn $2,500 from the young. I'm like, man, nigga crazy. I'm like, nigga, you know you signed to me and you make millions of dollars. I ain't never took $1 from you. Why the hell would you ever in your life accept $1 from these young boys, bro? These kid, what the hell you finna do with $2,500, bro? Like, you finna make 5 young niggas split $2,500? You supposed to let them get $1,000 piece, bro? What the hell is wrong with you? $2,500 ain't finna do nothing in the world for you, boy. He like, well, that's a deal they got. I'm like, boy, hell, got your mind fucked up, boy. You losing your sanity. Like, boy, that hoe got your mind fucked up.
So apparently Gunna was performing with these up and coming kids from Atlanta. They were 16 to 19 or like 16 to 20. They didn't even have any songs out, and it seemed like it was really just Gunna putting them on. So in the end, it seemed like they made some type of money, and Gunna took it from them and left them with $2,500 to split it between the 5 of them. Thug then said that Gunna should have let them keep all the money no matter what the deal was, because he's a millionaire and that little amount of money shouldn't matter to him and would mean the world to the youngins. If this is true, obviously not a good look for Gunna, and really I guess it shows us tensions were rising between Gunna and Thug before the snitching allegations, and that's important I think, because it suggests the fallout between them wasn't just about snitching. There were already cracks in the relationship over money, loyalty, and probably status. Gunna was blown up fast, overtaking Thug in the mainstream spotlight, especially with a younger audience, and really I wouldn't be surprised if Thug was getting jealous. We've heard how he talks about him on these calls. On one of these calls he even talked about how angry he was Gunna was going shopping around for better deals at different labels, and in another one he said he wants to destroy Gunna's career. A Gunna fan page of course tried to deny that he stole money and say it isn't true, but I doubt we'll ever know if it's legit or not. Now if things aren't already going bad enough for Thug already, well his sister is making it worse for him and really could get him into some really bad legal trouble, potentially his probation revoked.
They said we turn everybody against us. Against them. Don't be on the internet acting like my brother just a hoe, and y'all know my brother ain't that. On the internet acting like y'all just harm my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Niggas gonna do this. Niggas gonna click up. Niggas gonna do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit. Spit on who? Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt to ad. That's why everybody clicked up. That, yeah. No, you know the block. They said when Jeff got out, he went and did an interview. His first interview was with white people and not a black person. Yeah, so all the black, they mad because when he got out, he did an interview with a white person instead of his black community.
So look, in this, she's saying like, oh, people are only turning on Thug because he can't come back to Atlanta. As of course, one of his probation terms is like he's banned from like central Atlanta, or not like central Atlanta, but like the main part. However, I don't think what she said is true, that people are only talking bad about Thug because he can't come back to Atlanta. I think we really need to stop acting like Thug is some mob boss or some real killer. Sure, he's YSL and he has some street ties, but I wouldn't say he's really in the streets for real like other rappers. He's not out there doing shootings or robberies. Like there's one or two rumors that he put out a hit on certain people and ordered some shootings. We probably all know that one line from Bad Boy, I shot at his mummy, now he no longer mentioned me, but I don't think just because he can't be in Atlanta is the reason people are turning on him. Like most of this stuff is just internet antics. Like all this snitching stuff and phone calls is simply a bad look. That's it, nothing else. Of course, people are going to clown him for it. And then she said, oh, they're only clicking up because we've been putting belt to ass. And it's like, are you seriously trying to get Thug sent back to jail or something? By belt to ass, I'm presuming she means like getting stuff done in the streets. And day by day, it just seems more likely that Thug is going to get called back for breaking his probation terms. His mouth and his family will do anything to send him back to them folks. Can we discuss how dumb it was and a trap to take a 15-year probation deal knowing you're surrounded by idiots that will get it revoked? At the end of the day, these phone calls are painting a really ugly picture for Thug. Every time one leaks, his relationship with the industry takes another hit, and what makes it worse is that half of the damage isn't even from his ops or people that don't like him. It's from his own mouth, his own sister, and the people closest to him adding fuel to the fire. If this keeps going, and I mean even at this point, Thug's reputation could be completely beyond repair before he even has a chance to fight his case. They did announce that Thug actually recorded a podcast episode yesterday, so I'm presuming he'll be addressing everything in that. So let me know guys' thoughts in the comments. Is Thug cooked or can he come back from this? Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.